so much science supporting how injurious it is to constantly be breathing through your mouth. There's no debate about that. But what people don't realize is about 25 to 50% of the population habitually breathes through their mouths. And they don't realize the neurological problems that this causes, the respiratory problems this causes, problems with snoring, sleep apnea, even metabolic disorders. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So I had been talking to the chief of rhinology research at Stanford. We had done many interviews over a series of months. He's a big nose guy. So he said, this is the most amazing organ. No one's talking about it. At the NIH, there's no school for studying the nose and its effects, and he thought that that was criminal. So he had warned me how bad mouth breathing was, but no one knew how quickly that damage came on. So we knew that after years, it can change the structure of your face. It's so common in kids that it has a term called adenoid face. You see these kids with very long faces because they've been mouth breathing so long that their faces have actually, the musculature and the skeleture have changed.
It changes your skeleton.
Yeah. It creates a longer face. So, and that also makes these people much more...
Everything that he just talked about is in his book. I highly recommend reading it. I'm always talking about this with my patients. The amount and the scope of the damage that's done, it's almost too great to try to squeeze it in 15, 20-second video. You need to read this book. You need to see anything from facial changes and, keep talking about that. But the biggest problems are physiologic on the inside, and the damage is real. And I think a lot of the common medical issues today that we are facing is actually roots back to this, and we're just not paying attention to that, and we're just trying to fix the symptoms. The blood pressure, a lot of these patients have blood pressure. What do? We just give them a beta blocker or something to bring the pressure down, but nobody's really correcting this fundamental need for us to breathe through our nose.